Good morning, kindergarten. So glad you're here today. We have Pete the cat, and we had a visit from Hilda the hen this morning. She was a little bit embarrassing by laying that egg. What were you thinking, Hilda? You're so cute. I can't be mad at you. Look at her. Look at her eyes. She's adorable. I think they're friends. I'm going to put them right here on my lap. Keep me nice and toasty. Okay. So look at your checklist. We should be on the very last box. I colored it blue for you. So make sure you've checked them all off, and then we'll be done. Time is flying. Next week, we'll start this one. And look how fast this week went. I've been praying for you. I've been thinking about you. Okay, so let's start with comparing numbers. So take out your worksheet. It should look like this. We're going to compare numbers. We're going to circle the smaller number. So if I had 8 and 4, I would circle 4. Do you want 8 stuffies or 4 stuffies? Yeah, you want 8, right? Because that's bigger. So we're going to write 4 is less than 8. That means 4 is little than 8. Let's go to the next one. 2 and 6. Which one's less? 2 is less. Do you want 2 ducks? Or do you want 6 ducks? 6. So circle 2 because it's less. Now we're going to do our sentence. Write 2 is less than 6. 10 and 1. Which one's less? 1 is. If I only had $1 or if I had $10, I could go like to Walmart and get a toy or a frog. Circle 1. 1 is less than 10. 9 or 3, which one's less? 3. So let's do our sentence. Write 3 is less than 9. We're at the very bottom. 7 or 5, which one's less? 5 is less. 5 is this much, but look how many, oh, there goes Pete the cat. 5 or 7. 5 is less. So circle 5 and let's write our sentence. 5 is less than 7. We're rocking and rolling. We're good. Come here, Pete. So I'll hold up Pete the cat. That means we're done with that one. You can pause it if you're not done, or you can move on. Look at Pete's eyes. He's so cool. Okay, we're going to do place value. We did this the other day. So we're going to say what's in the ones place and the tens place. How many ones do we have? We have 1 ones, right? One set of, there we go. See him right there? We have 1 tall set of blocks that are 10 tall. So that would be easier to count. Look. 1 in our tens. But how many, I'm sorry, yeah, 1 set of 10. So write 1 for your tens. And how many just ones do we have? How many single blocks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we say our number, what number are we going to say? It's a teen. 14. 14. Let's do it again. How many tens do we have? 2, 10, 20. Count by tens. 10, 20. Mrs. G, are you sure there's 20 there? I'm positive. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10, 20. So we have 2 under our tens, and how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 28. How many ones do we have here? I'm sorry. Oh, I keep saying ones. How many tens do we have? We have 1 10, so it's going to be a teen, isn't it? And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you make a 5 for me? 15. So we had 14, 28, 15. I wish I would have written these in different colored markers. Maybe I could go over it. That way you can see them a little better. Okay, kindergarten. How many tens do we have? Count them. 1, 2, 3. So make a 3. And how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you make a 6 for me? So our number is 10, 20, 30. 36, because we counted by tens. You know how to count by tens. We count by tens every day. Okay, let's, ooh, this is a good one. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a 4 for your tens. And 1, 2, 3. Make a 3 for your ones. So let's say how many we have. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 43. Right on the button. Right on the button, boys and girls. We're doing really good. I have a lot of pinks. Let me do a purple. Okay, let's do our tens again. 1, 2, 3. Can you make a 3 for Mrs. G? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you make a 5? 35. Okay, let's go down to this one's a little tricky. Did I go too fast? 3, 5. How many tens do we have? We just have 2 tens. See them? 1, 2. We don't have any ones over here. So we're going to put a 0. So put a 2 and a 0. 20. We have nothing in the ones place. In the tens place, we have 2. 2 tens. Let's go to this one. How many tens do we have in the tens place? 1. So it's going to be a teen, isn't it? 1. Let's do our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make a 9. 19. How many tens do we have? 1, 2, 3. Make a 3. And make a 1. 31. 10, 20, 30, 31. Very good. I hope I didn't go too fast. I think I was speeding. I'm sorry. I tried to slow it down. So Pete the cat says, pause it. If I went too fast, pause it. That's what it should look like. I'll hold it up so maybe your mom can pause it. I'm being silly again. I don't know why. What's happening? Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so boys and girls, I color-coded it. So these are CVC words. That's consonant, vowel, consonant. Cut and paste. Set number 2. We did set number 1 already. So we're going to look at our picture clues. A wig. How many of you love to wear wigs? A pig. This little girl is going to dig. And these are terrible. No, some people like figs. I don't like figs. Do you like figs? My mother loves figs. When I was a little girl, she would like buy them and eat them, like the big ones. I ate one, and then I was like, spit it right out. I don't like figs. Here we go. So I took a pink marker and I wrote wig. W-I-G. Wig. And then I colored down here. I just went around the box. W-I-G. Because you have to cut them out and put them right here. But I thought it would be easy if I color coded them. So wig is pink and wig is pink. You don't have to do that. I just love markers. Okay, fig. Ugh. I did it in red. F-I-G. Fig. F-I-G. And then I colored F-I-G down here red. Okay, let's do dig. D-I-G. I did it in purple. And then I took my purple and I went around the boxes so I can just glue them on there real fast. D-I-G. We're on our last one. Pig. P for Piper. I and G. Pig. So I used blue and then I highlighted those ones down there. So you can just cut them out and glue them in. Fig, wig, dig, pig. F-I-G, W-I-G, D-I-G, P-I-G. Fig, wig, dig, pig. So they all rhyme. I'm all done. So you can pause it. Or you can cut them out later at the very end if you just want to keep moving along with me. Okay, our sight word is new. So I put those cards. If you saw this desk, you would be like, Mrs. G, really? You got to clean this up. I have those cards over here somewhere in outer space. Nope, nope. Oh, here they are. New. And we've already learned new. We've learned have. And we learned came. Came. Have. And today is new. N-E-W. New. So I am not going to lose these cards. I'm going to put them right underneath there. So trace it with your finger. And then trace it with your pencil or your crayon. New. Find the word new. There's 6 of them. This one's tricky. I almost circled now because it has an N and a W and the O kind of looks like the E. New, new, now, new, no, new, on, new, hour, she, so, new. Then write the word new, cut them out down here, and glue them in the right boxes. I'm going to have you pause it there, or you can cut them out at the very end with the other one that you have to cut out with this one if you want to keep moving on. But if not, Pete the cat will do a dance for you. Good cute little tail. So you can pause it or you can wait. All right, we're going to do sound it out. I think that's our last page. We have 5 a day, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. What? This is so easy. What? I like this page because I like doing these ones. Rotten banana, rot. Pot, hot. A dot, and cot. So let's start with our first one. So you don't see the other ones. Okay, kindergarten, rot. Color your R, T, rot. Let's write rot. T, R-O-T. 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 Rot. Look at it. It does look rotten. Pot. P-O-T. Pot. Oh, I should have read this to you. I'm sorry. My mom used a pot. The fruit began to rot. It sure did. My mom used a pot. P-O-T. Our picture clue looks like a hot cup of coffee. Wawa. That makes me think about Wawa. Here comes our Wawa truck. Wawa. I need to go tomorrow and ask my Wawa coffee to marry me. Let's circle H, circle O, and T. Hot. Let's write it on the line. The cup is too hot. Make an H, make an O, make a T. Ooh, dot. D. Now, wait, they're going to trick you, aren't they? Nope, they're not. It's D's. D. D. O. T. My shirt has put a D, put an O, and put a T. Dot. Last one is a cot. That's where you lay on. C. A. T. C-O-T. Cot. He slept on a cot. C-O-T. Cot. All done. That was a fast one too. What's happening? So this week we did this page and we met Officer Tom and talked about staying by your parents, not talking to strangers, don't open the door to strangers, use your car seat, stay in your yard if you're playing, and know your mom or your dad's cell phone and where you live. Never talk to strangers. Jonah said it right. Adults don't need little kids' help. And then we learned about teachers. And you had to draw some of your teachers. And the principal, Mr. Clymer. He's such a good principal. Mrs. Bishop or Mrs. Dunham will be coming into Zoom next week. And they'll talk to you about how great first grade is. Funny bunny. Here's a bunny with ears so funny. And here is her hole in the ground. When a noise she hears, she perks up her ears and jumps in her hole in the ground. We're going to learn that one. And then Sienna sent me a video for the little turtle. I'm going to show it to you. Where did I put my phone? Here it is. She's adorable. You're going to scream. Ready? I have to go to gallery. I have to talk myself into this sometimes. I forget what to do.
And this is gross. You remember you said
I don't know if you can hear her.
There was a little turtle who lived in a box. He swam in a puddle and he climbed up the walls. He snapped at a mosquito, he snapped at a flea, he snapped at a minnow, he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito, he caught the flea, he caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. Bye! Love you!
Look at her. Isn't she adorable? There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle. He climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow. And he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow. But he didn't catch me. So we'll do that one in Zoom now that Sienna has taught me it. I love that. Kids are teachers too. All right. We're going to be done here in like 2 seconds here. But we're going to read a story because it has a lot of sight words. Now look at all these words and then you would say, I can't read it. I can't do it. I need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Mom. And your mom will say, okay. But look at all the sight words. Mrs. G circled them all. Look at all these sight words, boys and girls. My funny pets. Look, he's got a hat and she's got a hat. This says, I can read simple story number 3. I circled your sight words. Ready? I have a funny dog. Dog. There he is. Don't give up. I have a funny cat. There she is. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. We know our color words. So if they did the dog, I bet you they're going to do the cat now. My cat has a red and blue hat. Now comes your question because I see a question mark. Do you have a pet with a hat? My pets are funny. My pets are funny. So what color did the dog have? Blue and yellow. What color hat did the cat have? Red and blue. And what were they wearing on their heads? What was so funny? They had hats. That's amazing. And you can read this because look at all these sight words. And the words you can't read, you just have your granny help you, or your sister, or your brother, or your mommy or daddy, and you sound them out. Remember we use lips to fish? We sound them out. If we can't quite sound them out, then we try to think, what sounds good going there? It starts with the letter F, fun, funny, funny. You know that Y is being a secret agent, isn't he? Fun E. He's becoming a vowel right there. He's saying the E sound. We have to draw his little face on there. Okay, kindergarten. Well, I hope you have a great Friday. I am going to be dyeing Easter eggs and making a video. Did you watch the one where I planted flowers? It's on Facebook. I did a cupcake, I did flowers, and now I'm going to dye Easter eggs. We'll see what they look like. I hope they look good. All right, goodbye, Mr. Clock. Remember, that's his face. The little hand tells you the hour. The big hand tells you the minutes. This is o'clock. I love you. Bye, Pete. Say bye, Hilda. They're going to go to bed. Love you, kids.